All right, good morning, everyone. Excuse me, I'm sure like everybody else, I haven't really shaved or anything. There's nowhere to go anyway, except for to go to work and go home. But anyway, I see a lot of people walking around with masks and using all this hand sanitizer and everything. And like I said before, those are all good steps to avoid any type of viral or bacterial infection. But what I would like to talk about is what people love to eat, which is junk food, and especially anything sweet, anything with sugar in it. So the next step, besides what you're doing externally for your body and keeping yourself clean, you want to focus on what you're putting in your body. And the two biggest things you want to avoid to keep your immune system high is not eating high glycemic foods and not eating refined added sugars. So sorry, but if you want to keep your immune system healthy and functioning correctly, and so you don't get this virus that's out there right now, you want to avoid those two things. So that means you have to give up candy. You have to give up eating too many fruits. Fruit is good for you, but vegetables any day are better than any fruit that you can eat, because vegetables carry many of the same vitamins, minerals, antioxidants that fruits carry, but without all the extra sugar. Although it's natural sugar, though, it's still sugar at the end of the day. So you don't want too much sugar going into your system. So fruit is good, but you want to have way more vegetables in your diet than fruit. So what I mean about high glycemic foods is like eating French fries, anything like potatoes, white bread, what else? Eating processed foods, peanut butter. A lot of those foods are refined carbs. So any food that is a refined carb is going to spike your blood sugar when your body starts to process it. So you want to avoid eating too many foods that are simple carbs, refined carbs. So you want to focus on more foods that are complex carbohydrates if you are going to eat carbs. So that's more like your wheat bread, oatmeal, anything that's 100% grain or 100% oat. Those things aren't going to spike your blood sugar. So instead of eating chips, you should eat like nuts, or any types of nuts, like walnuts, cashews, peanuts are okay. But yeah, you want to eat those things rather than eating a whole bunch of highly processed foods like chips and candy and cake. All that stuff does is it brings down your immune system, and it's going to make it harder for your body to fight that virus off, or any other virus. So a lot of these people are worried about dying from it and catching it in the first place. But even with the healthiest immune system, you still can catch it, but you still want to do as much as you can to prevent yourself from catching it and from it not lasting too long in your system if you do catch it. So the stronger your immune system, and if you do catch it, your body will be able to fight it off much faster, because there are some people that are stuck with this coronavirus for up to 6 weeks in severe cases. So those are more so people that are affected with the much more weaker immune systems, or older people, because as we age, our immune system does tend to get worse as we age. A lot of that can be slowed down by doing the things like I'm saying, is avoiding a whole lot of added sugar, and avoiding a lot of refined carbs. If you're going to eat carbs, make sure they're complex carbs, especially in vegetables. You want to eat a lot of vegetables. You can eat fruit, but eat way more vegetables. So a lot of these things will help your immune system keep going for the long run.